Morning, Mrs. Ogden.
Oh, morning.
Heard any more, have you?
I'm not with you.
About that do last night at Rover's, young Bryan Tilsleys, his missus.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Well, I thought there was something more to it, you know, when he walked out on her. Is young Kevin back yet, is he?
Matter of fact, he isn't. Why?
Well, I thought with him being Bryan Tilsley's business partner, like, you know.
Morning.
Morning.
I was just saying, Kels, that was rum do it, Rovers, last night, when young Bryan came out with that business about Gail and the kiddie. I suppose it is right what he said about it not being his.
Look, I reckon that what's going on between Bryan and Gail is their business and nobody else's, and folk adding fuel to the flame by gossiping on street corners isn't helping anybody. Now, if you've no better to do, I have.
Well, you've got to show a bit of neighbourly interest.
Yeah, well, you go on showing a bit of neighbourly interest. I'll see you later.
You don't realise how much you'll miss your job, do you, till you've lost it?
Well, you should have thought about that when you went skiving off, shouldn't you?
Hey, now then, I tell you, don't be knocking her when she's down, because it's times like this we've got to pull together. I sympathise, our Vera, I really do. But skiving off is skiving off, and there's no two ways. But if I put my hand on my heart, I've got to say that sometime in my life I've done the same thing a couple of times myself. And it's a bit rough losing your job over it, Vera.
Ah, Jack. I mean, flipping heck. I mean, how long have I worked there, eh? And I'm best machinist he's ever had. Yeah, and then Madam comes along and I'm out.
Ah, it's hard, love, it's hard.
Stuck-up little cow. I mean, she's all right, isn't she, with all Mr. Moneybags to look after her? But what am I going to do?
You're going to have to do what everybody else does, aren't you? Get yourself signed on like the other 4 million.
He's right. We'll stick together, me, you and our Terry. We'll see it through.
Yeah, but how long will it take before Dole comes?
Well, by the time they've lost your forms a couple of times, it'll be a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Oh. And then they've got to send you a cheque to the wrong address, haven't they?
Well, I'll make it 3 weeks. But don't you worry, we'll stick together, lovey. Oh, you and me, our Terry, we'll support you.
Oh, ta, Jack. Well, I'm all right for now, but, well, a tenner would see me till weekend.
Hey? Oh, well, I'm a bit low at the moment. How about you, our Terry?
Oh, look at me. I've got a yard full of wheelbarrows and no else.
Well, that's great, isn't it? What kind of support's that?
Well, I'm talking about moral support, our Vera.
I'm sorry to pick these over like this, Alf, but Norman likes them on the right side, while I prefer them still a bit firm.
You're all right, love.
Should be around £1, I think.
53 pence.
That's fine. Is Audrey all right?
Bearing up.
Hope this business with Bryan and Gail isn't upsetting her too much. I must say I can hardly stop thinking about it myself ever since Bryan said that in the Rovers.
Ah, well, it wasn't the best place to come out with it, was it?
I couldn't believe it when I heard.
No, right. Is that the lot, then?
Yes, thanks for now. I'll drop my order in later.
Right.
Hello.
Fine as supper, Yemler.
Well, £1 of tomatoes, that's the start.
We won't get to Tenerife on that, will we?
No. Well, I'd better make a start, or it won't only be Vera Duckworth who gets her cards. Bye.
Bye, love.
Thank you.
How's Gail?
Oh, well, I've just come from the cafe and she seems much calmer within herself, you know. She says she's made up her mind she's going to face up to things.
What about Nicky?
Well, he's missing Bryan, of course, but then he would, wouldn't he? But they accept anything, don't they, kids at that age? They don't understand, maybe, but they don't stand around breaking their hearts either, do they? They go around living their little lives.
Do they?
Yes, Alf, they do. That's if they feel loved, and come on, Nicky's loved, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah, well, I hope you're right, love. Has Gail heard about Bryan breaking the news in the Rovers?
Yeah, she has.
And?
She knew it'd come sooner or later.
Oh, poor lass. Anyway, I'm glad to hear she's feeling better. I just hope all this gossip doesn't set her back again, though.
I'll put kettle up.
No sign of Sally yet?
Not yet.
Little madam. She'll be meeting her Kevin, won't she? She's due back from Southampton by now.
Do you think she will?
Of course she will. Still, at least she'll have a smile on her face when she does turn up. Young love. I remember it well. Mind you, more trouble than it's worth half the time, I mustn't forget that.
Well, I know someone who'd agree with you.
Only the one?
Do you know, if you'd asked me, I'd have said Gail and Bryan were really happy together. Just goes to show, doesn't it?
Just goes to show how little we do know folk. I mean, in here, the one thing. Back in their own homes, they're quite so much else. I mean, look at Jack and Vera. In their own homes, you'd think they couldn't stand the sight of each other. But I happen to know that back at Duck Egg Hall, it's love and roses all the way. Till she clocks in one, that is. Afternoon, Sal.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, Bet.
How is he?
Oh.
Oh, she says. I don't think you're late because you miss your bus.
No, it was me dad. He nicked my mum's purse this morning with every penny she had. I had to run off down to the post office and get some money out for her. I'm really sorry, Bet.
Oh, God, I thought you were with your Kevin.
Kevin? No, I haven't spoken to Kevin. He was supposed to ring me last night and he didn't. He's due back today and all.
Oh, we're looking at dinner time, won't he?
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, of course he will.
What do you reckon?
Hey, right, come on, stead 'em open. Gloria, I want some glasses through from back. Goblets. Sal, make a start on food.
Right, then.
Mush, mush.
Let me modernisation. Modernise that flipping cellar for a start and stuck and lifting.
Think of all the exercise you'd miss, Jacko.
There are some things you don't miss, Bess, like holding the head, exercise, things like that.
We need 2 more up, lovey.
OK. Look, I've been thinking, you know that our Vera's
Sacked.
been sacked, yeah. It's not easy, you know, and our Terry's not pulling a lot in. And
You want to rise.
You're a cracker, what are you?
Look, I'm sorry, Jack, about your Vera. I really am, and I know it can't be easy. But you are getting now what you're going to be getting. I mean, until I know what sort of trade I'm going to be doing, I can't think about any more money for anybody.
Well, I asked, didn't I?
Yeah. Now then, 2 more crates up, then you can have your pint.
Is there any news of Vera?
Oh, don't ask me about Vera, Emily. If you want to know about Bryan and Gail, ask anybody. Seems to be the only topic of conversation round here.
I'm sure it'll soon blow over.
Are you? I'm not. Our Brian's gone to see a solicitor this morning.
Oh, Ivy. I am sorry.
Oh, all right, Emily. You're right. It will soon blow over, won't it?
You all right, Ivy?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks, Shirley.
How long's this tea break going on for, then?
Oh, Mr. Ball.
All right, Emily, all right. Ivy, I know you got problems, and well, I'm very, very sorry. But that doesn't mean the factory has to close down, now does it? Come on, get on with it. How you feeling?
I'm all right, thanks, Mr. Bowen.
Oh, that's good. Well, just take it easy.
Oh, Mr. Bowen, could I have a word with you sometime about Vera?
About Vera?
Yes.
No, Ivy, no. She's not on my payroll, but she means nothing to me.
But, Mr. Bowen...
No, Ivy, no. I mean that.
Well, it's very kind of you to invite me and Mrs. Ogden.
Well, I generally have a brew about now.
Very nice, very civil.
You know, I wondered if it was that Australian fella. Him and Gail did seem to get on to me. Help yourself to sugar.
Ta. Well, who knows if it's anybody at all? I mean, we had a lad in Tarmey, he swore blind his wife were up to all sorts with half at regiment as soon as his back were turned.
And was she?
Well, how do I know? All I do know, she wasn't as much as he thought she was. She wouldn't have had time.
Oh.
What one of these?
What are they?
Eccles cakes.
Oh, yeah, it's her.
You know, young Gail Tilsley looked the sort to be carrying on to me.
Well, I don't know. They don't seem to care nowadays. You wouldn't believe the trouble I've had trying to get Kevin and his young lady to behave themselves. If they'd had their way, I'd have been running an immortal household.
Aye, times have changed, Mrs. Ogden, they have that.
Hello?
Oh, it's all with me.
Oh, Kevin.
Hey, Mrs. O.
Hello, love. Are you just in time? Tea's just made.
Oh, great. Sorry I'm late back. Only missed my train yesterday.
Never mind. You're here now. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
All right, lad.
What was to Sugden?
Oh, come on. Sit yourself down. Tell us all about it. How was Southampton?
It was OK. Elaine sends love to you.
Is everything going along all right, is it?
Everything's as should be, I think.
That's good, that's good.
When's it due now?
December, they said.
That's right, December.
And Gail's is February, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
How's your tea, love? Mind you, at least Elaine will be sure who the father is, won't she?
What's that?
Ah, well, there's a lot been happening while you've been away, Kevin.
Hey?
Well, it seems that, well, nobody's very sure who the father of Gail's baby is. So, that's why Brian's left her.
Thanks. No hot pot, then?
No hot pot.
Burgers?
No burgers.
What have you got?
Whatever you want, as long as it's balm cakes. I'll tell you what, I'll take for this while you make your mind up. That's 35 pence.
Go on, then. I'll have 2 balm cakes.
That is £1.35, and Sally'll fetch 'em over. Sal,
Okay.
2 balms for Ken.
Right, Cat.
Balm cakes are balm cakes. It's not much of a choice, is it?
Oh, she does her best.
Happen it's all right, well, it's Ken. He's not going to walk out on us, is he?
No, he's not.
Do you know, I remember when he was going through it. All that wedding business with Susan and Mike. He must have thought it was the end of the world. Just seems like so much water under the bridge now, doesn't it?
Yeah, Gail and Bryan's turn now.
Aye. One thing about this job, you certainly do see life.
How do you think Gail will cope? I mean, on her own?
She's got a lot about her, has Gail.
Yeah, she has.
Won't be easy, though. It's hard enough with kids in the normal way of things. And what she's got to accept now is that for the next 15 years, she won't have a minute to herself. If she can accept that, she'll get by. I'm not sure I could.
Me neither.
Oh, thanks, Sally. Is the oven broken then?
No, we just don't like using it. Hey, do you want some mustard with them?
No, thanks. Well, bon appetit.
Yeah, same to you.
And I'm it, Mike. It's important to me.
Yeah, so you keep saying. What you gonna have?
Oh, an orange juice, please.
On the way. Go on.
Yeah.
Give us an orange juice.
Hi.
Susan?
How's it going?
Why?
You managing?
Staggering on.
You found anybody to replace me?
Not yet, but we're working on it.
Well, I hope you find somebody soon.
Thanks.
See you then.
Yeah, I'll see you.
There you go. She's idle and she's a spendthrift.
Yes, but she's as good as the breadwinner in that family.
Well, she should have thought of that when she skived off, shouldn't she?
Come on, Mike, give her another chance.
I've been giving Vera Duckworth chances ever since I took her on.
You know, things aren't like they used to be. She might never work again.
Oh, tough.
I don't believe you mean that, Mike.
Don't you? I run the business, not a charity club.
Oh, come on, she's got too much to lose. You've been too hard on her. She's a good machinist.
She is not a good machinist. She's an okay machinist. She does her job when she's there. I can get machinists like Vera, but they're 10 a penny. I'll tell you what she is. She is trouble. Always has been. I'm better off without her.
It's great of you to come over, I mean it.
Yeah, we're showing solidarity, Vera. As far as we're concerned, you're still one of us. We'll not let you down.
Hey, that's great, that. I see Ivy's not come over, though, has she?
Yeah, she's got a lot on her mind, Vera.
I've got a lot on my mind, haven't I? She's supposed to be my best mate. Some find out your mates are, don't you? Is there any news?
We reckon it's at Ozzy.
Suppose it's got to be on set. Well, he's all right, other side of the world and leaves the kid behind him.
Well, if Ivy ain't been round, that's why. She's not cut you off her all. Well, she's worried sick at the moment, is Ivy.
Yeah. Hey, is there a chance of me getting back in? I mean, you know, starting a campaign or... Hey, what's that word when you get sacked and you shouldn't have?
Wrongful dismissal.
Yeah, wrongful dismissal, that's it, Ida. How about it?
Well, the thing is, Vera, I'm not so sure it was.
Better now?
Very nice.
I'll pass your compliments to the chef, shall I?
You do that.
Everything all right over there, is it?
Oh, why shouldn't it be?
Not exactly love's young dream, are they?
What am I supposed to say to that?
I reckon it's this Vera business. Susan wasn't exactly jumping for joy when Mike gave the elbow. Fact is, I'd say she was more than a bit upset.
If she wanted a husband who cares about people, I reckon she picked the wrong one, don't you?
Hey, Luke, the wanderer returns.
Oh, Sally!
How are you, love?
All right, how's things?
I know a certain person who's going to be very pleased to see you.
What? Oh, Henry!
Hey, not over that bar, it's unhygienic.
Oh, Bear.
Round the other side and do it properly.
Hey, did you have a good time?
It was okay.
And how was your birthday?
Yeah, okay.
I thought you were coming back last night.
Yeah, I know. Missed me train.
Oh, well, you could have phoned me. I was working.
I know, I'm sorry. I didn't think, did I?
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, fine. How are you?
Oh, great. I've had a wild time, me. All these fellas taking me out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kevin, I'm not serious.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, look, I'm off at 3. Why don't we talk about it then, eh? Well, whatever it is.
There's nothing, Sal, honest. Well, just heard about Gail and Bryan.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I'll have to go and work this after. I should have been there this morning.
Oh, Kevin.
I'm sorry, Sal. But I had to, Anna.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh, well, that should cheer her up, shouldn't it?
There's not like it, is there? Mind you, she's convinced me of one thing she has.
What's that?
The way to a man's heart is definitely not through his stomach. If it was, Sally would die single, no question. I've took £7.80 on food this dinner.
Are you looking for somebody who can cook then?
Jack, before you start, I can't see you in a chef's hat, no way.
No, not. Our Vera's between jobs, as you well know. And I'm not saying out permanent, but there's a fill, you know.
You gotta be joking, Jacko. You and your Vera together behind this bar?
Ah, yeah, you're right. What am I thinking? I must be going soft in my old age.
Yes, Ida, come in, would you?
Would you like me to go?
No, it's okay. It's about Vera.
Oh, not you as well.
Well, I don't think she should have been sacked, Mr. Baldwin.
Are you talking as a mate or a shop steward?
Well,
Because if you're talking as a mate, I can understand it. You're trying to put the word in. But if you're talking as a shop steward, you haven't got a leg to stand on. No. No, she's had her warning, she's had her chances, and she's skived off time and time again.
But...
I've got her time cards there. They don't make very pretty reading. Any time of the day, I could walk out of here and see her coming out of the house, or coming out the Rovers, or going into her house, or climbing into that flaming car of hers. And what did I pay her for? She wasn't even good at her job. And she had a very poisonous mouth. So don't you try this union stuff with me, Ida. Not in this case. It just won't work.
Oh, well, we'll see then, won't we?
Anything else?
No.
Good. What do you reckon? I think I fielded that one all right, don't you?
Well, what do you say? Is he going to take her back? Is he Eckers-like?
No.
No. Well, what about the union, then? There's no flipping union can do, Shirley, and he knows it. Oh, zombie.
Hello, darling.
Oh, hello. Hello, Emily.
Nice. What are you doing here? And one more word about Vera, and you're fine.
I've left my car at home. Just wondered if I could borrow the Jag for an hour. Saved me getting mine, won't it? Just want to nip into Stockport.
Yeah, only watch it. The right indicator's gone. You've got to use the hand signal.
Right.
You okay?
They've just all ignored me when I walked in.
Did they?
They obviously think it's my fault Vera getting sacked.
Who cares what they think? The important thing is what you think and what you know. And you know it wasn't your fault. Go on. See if you can get the car back by 5 when I need it.
Bye, Emily. Bye.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh, Mrs. O.
Hey, you've been a long afternoon, love.
Yeah, well, I have to do a bit of work. Brian's done now since I've been away. Thought I'd best graft a bit.
How is he?
Oh, he's a bit low, innit? Went to see solicitor this morning.
Oh? What's happened?
Well, it's a divorce, innit?
Oh, he's still going on with it, then?
Yeah, seems like. I'd heck of a time answering the solicitor's questions and all that.
Be a lot of money he's spending and all.
I don't know. 7 years of marriage out a window just like that.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, Chuck, I've done your favourite tea, steak and kidney pie, and it's just done to a turn. So you get yourself washed and it'll be on the table.
Nice one. Thanks, Mrs. O.
Not much of a tea, this, Harvey.
Don't start.
Eat burgers and chips. At least you've got to open a can of peas.
Look, on nothing a week coming in. Well, I'm not going to be opening no cans of peas.
All right. How did you go on today?
Well, I went down to Dole for what that's worth. Then I phoned this job up in Gazette for a receptionist. Personable, it said in paper, with an attractive speaking voice. They said they'd phone me back if they thought I were right. Do you reckon I can just see myself doing that, receptioning?
Hiya.
Hiya, Cirillo. Any tea's ready? Burgers on the grill and chips in oven.
I'll eat it later. Going down the Rovers for a pint.
What's up with you?
That wife of mine down the yard, innit?
What wife?
Only got one, haven't I? Curly. I mean, I bought these wheelbarrows, right? OK, I made a mistake. Stuff by. I can't sell them. But does that mean to say that we have got to talk about now else all day? Every time I turn round, he stood there staring at them.
Ooh, Terry, what we're gonna do, Terry? He seems to think that gawping at him's gonna make him roll off out and get him sold. I am seriously thinking about a divorce.
Well, at least you didn't work out, Terry. At least you've got that.
You reckon? Then I got Rita Flaming Fairclough going on at me for the rent, and then I've got a phone bill for 90 flaming quid. And that is a heck of a lot, I'll tell you, when you got a wife and 15 wheelbarrows to support. See ya.
Poor old Terry. He won't want these beef burgers then, will he?
Oh, doesn't look right.
Hello, Lily.
Hello, Susan. You looking for Mike?
No, just killing time. I'm taking Tracy to Altrincham Ice Rink in about half an hour.
Oh, that's nice.
That's 70p, please, Emily.
Thank you. Will you have one, Susan?
Oh, thank you. That looks exotic. What's that?
St Clement's.
I'll have one of those then, please.
Right, that'll be 140, please.
Right. Oh, dear.
Thanks.
No, but I just feel as though I'm no family anymore. That's fair enough. Got their own lives, haven't they?
Do you know, I thought you were having a right good time down there and all.
Oh, I did. You know, I enjoyed seeing him and all that. Just got the feeling he was holding something back from me, you know. Something I wasn't part of, as though like, didn't belong anymore.
I'm really sorry, Kevin.
Yeah. Hey, do you reckon you'll be able to finish early? Could get off somewhere.
Oh, I wish I could. But my dad nicked my mum's purse this morning. He's been out all day. He'll be smashed out of his skull when he gets back. I'll have to go home just in case he sets on her.
I see.
I'm sorry, Kev. You understand, don't you?
Yeah, I understand.
I was sorry the factory girls did that when you walked in today, Susan.
Oh, it was horrible.
I know. Once they take against you for any reason, they certainly let you know, don't they? And I'm sorry, I feel partly to blame. It was me that told Mike something had happened in the first place.
Oh, I don't blame you. I'm sure he dragged it out of you.
Well, to be honest, I don't think I had much choice.
I'm sure you didn't. I'll tell you something else, though. I don't think Vera should have been given the sack. I think she should have been just reprimanded.
I think I agree with you. But if I were you, I'd let it drop. He's determined not to reinstate her.
Yeah, I know he is. But we'll have to see what happens, won't we? Because I'm determined that he will.